of the Putnam Valley Elementary School, please stand for the Star Spangled Banner. Everyone. Welcome to the Putnam Valley Elementary School 2018 Moving Up ceremony. We are here for a very special occasion with a very good-looking class, wouldn't you say? I know how proud you are, and I know how fast the years go. Before we begin, I'd like to welcome some people that I'd like you to say hello to. Dr. Francis Wills, our superintendent. Jeremy Luff, our Director of Learning. Mr. Pat Bellino, Director of Facilities. Mr. Travis McCarty, Principal of the Middle School. Ms. Nicole Mangieri, Assistant Principal of the Middle School. Board of Education members, Mr. Guy Cohen, Mr. Ralph Smith, our very own Miss Barbara Parmley, our fourth grade teachers, Mr. Christian Evans, Mrs. Conchetta Galello, Mrs. Kristen Irizo, Mr. Scott Sperling, Mrs. Olivia Roth, and substituting Miss Arena Bryman. And at this time, and several times throughout this ceremony, we'll say a very special hello to our dear Miss Katie Odell, who may be watching live stream. And if you are, hi, Mrs. Odell. Some of you may have heard that Mrs. Odell gave her class a secret surprise visit yesterday. She showed up in their classroom and she sang songs with them. She looks fantastic and she is recovering, and we wish her well. I'd also like to thank some teachers who have retired, but they came back because of their love for this class. Mrs. Judy Grogan and Mrs. Evelyn Reyes. We also have many support staff who are here today, teachers, teaching assistants, teacher aides, who have made such a difference in your children's lives through the years. Please stand, all of you. fourth grade teacher, Mrs. Mataloni. Please stand up. And my one and only assistant principal, Ms. Jeanette Mastretta. At this time, I'd like to ask that if you're taking pictures, please try to stay away from the middle aisle because of the live stream, which will be available even after today. And we're very appreciative of that, Mr. Dan Mahoney and Mr. Alex Goffman. Thank you so much. And thank you to the PTA members, the volunteer parents who helped decorate the gym, decorate the auditorium, prepare a reception, and all you did to make this day so extra special. Thank you to our PTA. We are about to celebrate our students, this wonderful class who we care so much about, and we're going to begin by welcoming our superintendent to come up and say a few words. Thank you.
Good morning, parents, friends, teachers, and all who celebrate together this special day for our fourth graders. This is a day that is filled with great joy and some sadness. Joy at the prospect of moving on to the middle school, where you will experience the next step in independence and choice. Sadness at leaving your learning home that you enjoyed from your earliest years. In fact, for many of you, the Putnam Valley Elementary School has been your learning place for 5 years. Each year has brought something special. Most of all, you have had loving and caring teachers who supported you in tackling challenging problems in all subject areas and made learning an adventure and fun. Reading your words and thoughts around the school and seeing your artwork and hearing you sing and play instruments. It is clear that you are exploring the world around you and seeking to understand it all, from lizards to the Lorax, from poetry to plays and portraits. The best wish I have for you is to keep up the curiosity and delight in new learning, making new friends with different perspectives and viewpoints, and weighing the evidence before making judgments. Happiness does not lie in escape, but in diving in and wrestling with a problem that you solve. Great expectations carry forward to the middle school. I know that many of you remember Ruby Bridges and her special role in our nation's history. Her gift to all of you is courage. In finding your own strength and resolve, you will take on the challenges and opportunities of middle school. Enjoy the summer and your next stop at the middle school station.
I really should have made a list. Mrs. McCarty, fourth grade teacher, stand up. We need to clap for you. Do you know Mr. McCarty? He's over here. This is such a special day. It is truly my honor to speak to this class, the future high school class of 2026, at this beautiful moving up ceremony, celebrating the end of your PVES years. You are a very special group to me. As some of you may remember, you and I both began our time at Putnam Valley Elementary School together. In September of 2013, you were the very first group of kindergarten students that I welcomed into PVES in my new role as principal. And together, we began our journey of growing and learning. That was my first September at PV2, my first kindergarten bus run, my first year getting to know a building, and the chance to make many new friends. Together, we began to grow and learn, and we had fun in the process. You have taught me so much, and it has been my extreme pleasure to work with and support you through these 5 years. You are a wonderful group of thinkers and problem solvers, and I look forward to your continued success in the middle school. Now, some parents may know more than our students that this past 5 years has been a time of great change in education, too. Creative ideas such as maker spaces and outdoor classrooms have come to life, along with Google Classrooms, the Ruler Initiative, sustainability, Flipgrid projects, and higher standards for all. When we first started at PV, I did not yet know of a number bond or a tape diagram. But now I have fourth graders behind me who can connect that thinking to algebraic equations and who can teach others how to apply those strategies to real-life math problems. In the world of education, we continue to be amazed at what our students can do, how much they can learn, and especially what they can teach us. This class is a perfect example of what raising the bar for kids can do. Because guess what happens when you set high goals? You reach them. 2 weeks ago, we had the extreme pleasure of welcoming our current PVHS graduates to our school for a very special senior cap and gown walk through our hallways. These students have reached another significant milestone in their lives as they head off to college and career. And that too did not come without effort. I wonder if when those high school seniors look back on this moving up to middle school time in their lives, what advice might they give? Well, I have a few guesses. Number one, be in school. Every day. Get there. Try not to miss a single day of learning, socializing, game playing, problem solving, and just being part of the learning community. Does that mean don't get sick? Yes, try not to. Number two, stay involved. Whether it's a club, a show, a concert, a team, a charity, just do it. You will grow so much from every little bit that you do, and you will be happy. Be prepared for class. Do your homework, do your reading, just be ready. As I tell my own kids, it's so much easier to be prepared than not to be. It cuts down on the studying time, it truly raises your grades, and helps you to even be more engaged in your learning. Do your homework. 4, be kind to everyone. Everyone matters. When you model that, you will receive it. And you will feel good about yourself every day. Solve your small problems. Work things out with friends. You can do it independently. Parents, let them solve their small problems. That's how this world will become an even better place. And finally, live in the moment. Get off your phones and your video games. Go outside, look at nature, read books, talk to your family members who love you so much and who are so proud today. Technology can really add to life, but it can make us miss out on living too. Don't let that happen to you. You have so much life to live and so much to offer this world, and the world will be better because you are in it. My wish is that you look back on these elementary school years with fondness and love. Your amazing teachers have worked so hard to provide a foundation of learning for you in an effort to help you be learners for a lifetime and confident in your efforts. We at the elementary school will miss you so much. Please come back and visit, share your skills and successes. Remember to set your goals high and believe that those goals can be reached. Take a minute to thank your families for all they're doing for you, especially as you continue to make them proud each and every day. Thank you, class, for spending the last 5 years with us. When you are in the middle school, I will be right here, along with your teachers and friends, cheering you on, believing in you. And we have felt your support all along as well. Congratulations. We now have a very special tribute to our 4th grade class presented by their 3rd grade friends. Thank you so much, third grade. Great job. Thank you. Jeanette, would you join me for a minute? Ms. Mistretta and I would like to take just a couple of minutes to give a very special presentation for someone who has decided to leave the district this year, Mr. Pat Bellino, Director of Facilities. I think he has a longer title, but I can never remember it. Mr. Bellino has been here for my entire time here, and I can't even begin to tell you the difference he's made just to this building, never mind the whole district. There are so many times we give a call or a text and an email and say, Pat, what do we do? Pat, here's the situation. Pat, you need to come over here. Pat comes over, he makes a difference in our classrooms, in our entire school, and he does it with kindness and care. I know he loves this building, and we love him. Since I've been here, an enormous screen was put in the auditorium. We used to show our slideshow presentations on one of those pull-down screens that you show your slideshows on. Now we have a screen that's up to date and makes a difference for all of us, our students included. There are smart boards in every classroom. There are ceiling projectors so children aren't knocking into the cart that was on the floor. There's a geothermal plan in place with air conditioning coming into many parts of the building. We have air conditioning in this room right now because of Pat Bellino. We have a beautiful outdoor classroom that's under a little restoration right now, but it's a beautiful learning space. We have a school garden. We have technology to beat all districts around us. We have a new fence for safety around our play yard, and really, that's just the beginning. So for his retirement, you know, you don't really need a clock when you retire, but you might need one with a beach chair on it, because Mr. Bellino loves Florida, and he has time to go to the beach. It's always time to go to the beach. Mr. Bellino, come on up.
Let me start off by saying this was a very pleasant surprise. I really was planning on getting out of here very quietly. As Margaret said, I do love this building. It was scary to think, as Dr. Wills reminded me the other night, that I've been involved with this district now for approximately 32 years. Only the last 5 which have been paid. I got started, when my kids were your age. My children came through here, and the principal at the time was a gentleman named John Kleinegers. Some of the people that have been around a couple of times now know who John was. John was about 6'3", on a good day, probably 300 pounds. He was a huge man, but he needed to be because he had a huge heart. He loved every child that came through here. This is the days when this building held over 1,000 kids in it. I think now we're about 600, so we have another 400 to this building, and what that was like for him. He taught me to love this place, this place that I live, the place that I've lived now for a large number of years. He taught me to love the children that come through here, and he got me involved right away with the point of trying to make a difference. Hopefully I have. I want to thank Margaret and Jeanette. They've been fantastic partners with me for anything we tried to do here. You've got a wonderful team here. They make it a joy to help your children in this place. I want to thank my fellow administrators. I'm old enough to be, for most of them, to be their father. If not, at least their big brother. So, but I think we all work together. I think the team that Dr. Wills has put together has been a great team. And I want to thank Dr. Wills for asking me to come back to be involved again. My real job was to run the Javits Center down the city. I retired from there, and then I was asked to come back here, and I don't regret not 1 minute of it. So, including tornadoes, including snow calls, talking to Dr. Wills at 4:30 in the morning was, not the highlight of my day, but it's part and parcel of what we've done here. And I just want to tell you, to the children. You got fantastic places you can go and what you can become. I'm sitting here looking, and I won't embarrass anybody, but I'm looking at Mrs. McCarty, who I was involved in handing her 4th grade and moving up certificate. I remember when Mr. Sperling had dark hair. Same thing with Mr. Smith, and I don't want to leave Dr. Luft out, but when he had hair. But these are, you look at the nicest thing to me has always been when one of our students comes up, moves along, and then comes back and teaches here. I can't think of any higher honor than to think that our kids want to grow up here and want to be here. And I'm always so pleased with that. Margaret and Jeanette, again, I can't stress how much joy they bring to this building. There was a couple of years that wasn't always as joyful before they got here, and they've changed the culture, they've changed the perception completely around, and I'm hoping they stay here forever. So, but again, I want to thank you all. Enjoy your children, and children, enjoy your lives. Thank you.
That was a pretty good spontaneous speech. And now to a very special, most important part of the ceremony. We are going to present the Moving Up certificates to our 4th graders. please rise.
Isabella Alban. Cody Amendola. Dexter Barnes Davis. Isabella Calvente. Margaret Caputo. Mike Cochincella. Parker Bisca. Caitlin Flanagan. Chloe Gessel. Joseph Liberatore. Madison Martinez. Hector Luca Muniz. Jacob Newby. James Pani Munoz. Drew Peverini. Joseph Mark Recupio. Michael Rashan. Jada Reynolds. Saranda Rexepi. Tyler Seguencia. Madison Taco Tompkins Just. Kather Umansor. Amaya Velez Benitzo. My class, please be seated. Joella Zapata.
Bianca Busa. Joseph Del Pescio. Alyssa Donahue. Andrew Gardner. Sophie Gessel. Sophia Hatfield. Stephen Cattinson. Johanina Manfredi. Liliana Martinelli. Erin Moynihan. Nicholas Panessa. Isabel Picard. William Rogers. Jack Run. Riley Sampagna. Savannah Simmons. Xavier Soto. Anaya Tisdale. John Vaquette. Jackson Weller. Alex Yaganetsky. My class, please be seated. Mrs. Mataloni's class, please stand up. Francis Downs. Joseph Henry. Eduardo Racinos.
Mrs. Irizzo's class please stand?
Emily Driscoll. Alexander Baginski. Dakota Borgi. Eliana Broccolo. Lucille Burkett. Gabriella Coyle. Travis Croft. Logan Dalton. Graydon DeMeo. Julia DeMichael. Evelyn DiNardo. Aiden Zubat. Alyssa Gambishler. Lillian Johnson. Stephen Curtis. Caitlin Kumis. Madeline Monier. Anthony Pacone. Caitlin Riley. Tatiana Rodriguez. Evan Smythe. Julian Vasquez. Jerome Weaver. And Brian Paust is absent today. Nice work. My class can be seated, please. Mrs. Rodell, will your class please stand? Arbite. Maria Argeru. Jade Becerra. Daniel Capicella. Ronaldo Castro. Alexis Connolly. Brianni Cortijo. Natalie DiNardo. Olivia Downs. Alex Dreesen. Patrick Hillis. Connor Kerr. Jacob Lash. John Marcello. Dylan Morales. Angelina Pilati. Haley Polanco. Michaela Rajarana. Sophia Randazzo. Ronnie Rattray. Ava Grace Teeth. Michael Turner. Michael Weed. All right, will my class be seated? And will Mr. Sperling's class stand?
So Mr. Evans put me in an awkward situation when he used one of his students' nicknames, Taco. And then all my students were looking at me like, I have to do that now, which I'm going to spare you that. He only did one. But I will say to you off mic as I congratulate you. Isabella Anzano. Asia Bayunas. Liliana Caldwell. Michaela Caravone. Massimo Cardateghi. Mia De Jesus. Ferraguzzi. Leah Harmon. Ava Jacobson. Madison Keeler. Madison Kobala. Nolan Lee. Carson Mail. Anthony Marazita. Christian Martin. Pierce Malilla. Aaron Pierre. Joseph Michael Recupio. Grant Rosoff. Daniela Santiago. Nayeli Solano. Ryan Tagliamonte Acro. Andre Turan. Connor West.
Could we hear it for the entire grade level, please? I would now like to welcome Ms. Jeanette Mastretta up here to announce some student recognition. And I'd also like to thank Jeanette personally for being such a team player, great colleague, and a true friend of mine. Thank you, Ms. Mastretta.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. It has been an absolute pleasure getting children and working so closely with them this school year. They are a very special group of children, kind, compassionate, and true friends to each other. To my fourth grade friends, you are the oldest students in our building, and you have been true leaders for our younger friends who always looked up to you. Remember our great expectations as you journey through the middle school, the high school, and beyond. I am so proud of all that you have accomplished here at PVES. Fourth grade is a very special year here at Putnam Valley. We are very fortunate to be part of a school community that offers so many extracurricular activities to students, which truly furthers to enrich their experience at school. Fourth graders, as I call the activities or programs that you have participated in, please stand to be recognized. Kids of Character. Fourth grade band. Library book clubs.
PVES Safety Patrol. Destination Imagination. Our school musical, The Magic Tree House. Southeastern Zone Physical Education Awards. The PVES Maker Club. PVES Garden Club. The Gym Show. And the 4th grade Science Maker Fair. And now I would like to call students to please stand to be recognized for perfect attendance for the 2017-2018 school year. Alexander Baginski. Julian DeMichael. Francis Downs. Olivia Downs. Sophia Hatfield. Erin Moynihan. Nicholas Panessa. Jada Reynolds. Grant Rossoff. Jack Rund. Tyler Sequencia. Savannah Simmons. Amaya Velez Benenson. And Connor West. Congratulations, students. I wish you continued success as you begin your new journey through middle school. As many of you know, we lost a very precious student from our elementary school last summer. I have the honor today to present the Fatima Martinez Award and Scholarship donated by Fatima's 2nd grade teacher, Nanette Romanello. The Fatima Martinez Award. This award is given in the memory of Fatima Martinez. Fatima was a rising 3rd grader at Putnam Valley Elementary School and was the embodiment of our great expectations. She would make adults and children alike feel as if they were the most important person in the room. Fatima was unfailingly kind, offering assistance to anyone in her class, even if struggling herself. Fatima was safe, following the rules of the class and school. She was respectful of adults and her peers alike, often letting others go ahead of her. Fatima was responsible by always being trustworthy and demonstrating that rules were not only followed when someone was watching. The 2018 Fatima Martinez Award recipient is a child who sparkles and shines just as Fatima did every single day. Congratulations to Olivia Downs. And we know Olivia and Francis were very close to Fatima, so we congratulate you and we love you. And now you're going to get to hear these beautiful children sing. The song chosen for this ceremony was chosen by Mrs. Odell. And you know what? Whatever Mrs. Odell wants at this point, she gets. So, children, just watch your certificates carefully because we know you're going to be using your hands for this special song. And thank you so much to Mrs. Calhoun and Mrs. Bennett for all they do for our students here at Putnam Valley. Of the middle school, Mr. Travis McCarty.
All right, good morning, rising fifth graders and to their families. My name is Travis McCarty, and I have the privilege of being the principal of Putnam Valley Middle School. How are we all doing today? So I know many of you are very emotional on a day like today, but I want to reassure you, you have nothing to be worried about. Your children are in good hands coming over to the middle school, and we have a wonderful occasion today to celebrate the end of one chapter in their lives
and the beginning of a new chapter in their educational career. But enough speaking with you. I want to speak to our rising 5th graders. Welcome, rising 5th graders. How are you doing today? So, I know you're all coming to the middle school in September. How many of you know someone else that's coming to the middle school? All right, so you have nothing to be nervous about. You're coming with somebody you already know, and you're coming across the bridge, and you're in very good hands. So you'll not be alone in this journey, and in fact, you've known much and many of your classmates for the last 5 years or even longer. And at the middle school, we have a variety of things that may interest you. We have over 25 clubs that you can join. We have a lunch and recess time where you get to pick and choose who you're with. And when you're in the hallways, we don't ask you to line up by class or by teacher. You have the freedom to roam the hallways as long as you know the destination you're going to. So let's hear it for freedom. So again, like I said, there's nothing to worry about. We do just ask that you walk the hallways and not run, because we know you're in a hurry to get somewhere. And we ask that you follow many of the same rules that have been instilled in you here at the elementary school. We do have lockers in our classrooms, but don't worry, you won't have to worry about combinations. And you all will be granted a laptop. So we do have a one-to-one laptop program, which is very exciting for you in the middle school. Now, I think one thing that's most important to note is the fact that the middle years are vital in your education. We expand upon the great expectations. We value kindness, safety, respect, and responsibility. And I know that we will all grow together and continue our educational journey together. So, parents, if you have any questions, please call the middle school. I know there's a lot on social media that tell you a little bit about the middle school, but you can call our main office, you can email myself or Ms. Mangieri, and we will be able to answer any of the questions that you have over the course of the summer. And we do have a summer orientation in August. So to our rising 5th graders, read, 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 play, play, play over the summer months, and enjoy your time off. And I look forward to seeing you all at the end of August and in September. Thank you.
So before they go to the middle school, they are going to sing the Putnam Valley Elementary School one more time. All right, here we go, guys. We are about to proceed to the auditorium where there are refreshments provided by the PTA. Parents, if you are signing out your child to go celebrate for the rest of the day, just go to your child's teacher. The teacher will have a sign-out list, and you don't have to check in at the office, as long as the teacher knows if your child is leaving. I thank you so much for being a part of this special occasion for your children. It means the world to them, and thank you for sharing them with us.